after over 6 years since the release of Fallout 3, we are potentially only one mere month away from the official reveal of Fallout 4. Thanks to an accident by a 3D artist on his LinkedIn page, and some emails stating that an NDA was broken, we can all pretty much be sure that Fallout 4 will be announced at E3 of this year. But things have been far from clear cut for us Fallout fans with regards to Fallout 4. Over the past couple of years, beginning from that inconspicuous tweet from the voice of 3Dog himself, Mr. Eric Todd Dellums, we have had an incredibly large number of hoaxes that have tried to trick the community as to the existence of Fallout 4. So now, finally with some concrete news in hand, I thought it would be nice to take a trip down memory lane and have a look at the top 5 Fallout 4 hoaxes that have come and gone. I hope you enjoy. I wonder if anybody still remembers this. The Fallout 4 Tumblr 1207-2299 was a hoax that came out about the same time as the Survivor 2299 website. In essence, it was a Tumblr page that contained mysterious pictures such as of the number 4, Vault 74, and El Savoir, cryptic sound clips of poems and music from the 1950s, and a bunch of text and diary entries that were written in the style of terminal commands similar to the terminals that you would find in Fallout 3 in New Vegas. Names like Eladu, Lennox, Roger Maxson, and Johnny and Connor Cavaldez were at the top of the heads of many Fallout fans, and we all dearly hoped that this Tumblr site was an official ARG from Bethesda itself. Sadly, this was not to be the case, as the mastermind behind the Tumblr site came out to confirm that it was all a hoax that was created to, quote, support Bethesda by creating a shit ton of hype for the Survivor 2299. Regardless, it sure was a fun journey while it lasted. To my knowledge, the very first Fallout 4 leak came from a particular post on Reddit where a Redditor by the name of Marauder stated that, quote, I've been hearing reports from people in the Boston area where my fellow Fallout obsessed brother lives that Bethesda has been in the Boston area doing initial research for Fallout 4. It's highly speculative, but the main rumors surround Bethesda's connection to the Institute, or what we call the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or MIT. About the same time, another Reddit user who was anonymous also posted, quote, the rumors are true, Fallout 4 will take place in Boston. In case you haven't heard, Bethesda has recently been scoping out and researching Boston. They also have a strong connection to MIT. I may or may not be an MIT employee, but that's really all I can say for fear of losing my job. It was this post that really started the entire Fallout 4 Boston rumor, a rumor that was then further pushed by yet another Reddit post from GNR_informant, who also confirmed that, quote, the game will take place in Boston. However, this post was later confirmed to be a lie by GNR informant himself, who said, quote, I have no proof because this was all a lie, got bored and posted this. Now, while the first Reddit post has never actually been confirmed to be a hoax, I think that we can all be certain that, given the ease of posting on Reddit and making stories up, it was probably nothing more than a big fat hoax. Now this was a tricky one. In January 2014, an email with the picture on screen had begun to be sent out from, allegedly, the official Bethesda store email. This picture suggested that on 12/01/2014, Bethesda was having a very special announcement, which many people believed to be an upcoming announcement of Fallout 4. Sadly, this was not true, as Mr. Pete Hines himself came out to confirm that the email and picture was, quote, another fan hoax. At this stage, the phrase, another fan hoax, was one that us Fallout fans became all too familiar with, but it was still nice that Bethesda employees, such as Pete Hines himself, were ensuring that fans weren't fooled by hoaxes such as these. Fallout Shadow of Boston, or was it Shadows of Boston? This hoax started out as an IMDb page that listed Fallout Shadows of Boston as an upcoming video game by Bethesda, slated to be released in 2017. The page listed Todd Howard as a developer, Chris Avallone as a writer, and well-known Fallout voice actors Ron Perlman and Eric Todd Dellums as stars for the game. That IMDb listing was soon removed, presumably by Bethesda itself. However, if that itself wasn't enough, a full 9 months later, a German trademark filed for Fallout Shadow of Boston was discovered by a user on NeoGAF. However, the official Bethesda Softworks Twitter account soon tweeted that, quote, the German trademark filing that's making the rounds is a hoax. This didn't come from our offices. So even though this was a bit of a disappointment, kudos to you Bethesda for pointing out the hoax very quickly. You all knew that this was coming. The Survivor 2299 is, without a doubt, the biggest Fallout 4 hoax. Back in November 2013, the website popped up on the internet with the URL thesurvivor2299.com that sent every single Fallout fan into an absolute craze. The website first appeared with a countdown timer, implying that once the countdown reached 0, that Fallout 4 would finally be announced. Thereafter, the website showed a Vault-Tec symbol from the Fallout games and began to post a multitude of cryptic Morse codes that the entire Fallout community went on to solve. The Morse codes told an interesting story about the Institute, Oscar Zulu, Massachusetts, and many other things. After weeks of deciphering Morse code and trying to put this story together that seemed to be about Fallout 4, Bethesda sent out numerous tweets that suggested that the website was a hoax. In the midst of all of this, the creator of the website himself came out to confirm that the Survivor 2299 was indeed fake. In doing so, he thanked the Fallout Reddit community and left us a fun video about how tunnel snakes ruled. Whilst many fans were still quite upset at both the creator and Bethesda itself for this ongoing hoax, it sure was a crazy ride nevertheless. Hopefully, we get Fallout 4 at E3 of this year, and maybe all of our pent-up rage and frustration over hoaxes such as these will quickly fade away. This has been the Lone Vault Wanderer. Please take care of yourself, and as always, keep fighting the good fight.